You are struggling and you don't know where to go. You don't know where to turn, and you keep on asking why. Have you ever thought about your faith? Do you have faith? Do you believe in God? This week, guys, I'm going to explore struggling, persistence, and your faith and how that shapes you from the inside out. So, guys, welcome back to the show. Ryan Dement, Chasing Happiness podcast. I hope you guys had a great week. So let's get right into it. You're struggling and you don't know why. And you keep on asking the question, why me? I too struggle with this, and I'm going to come out and just say it right out there. You're struggling because this lesson in life is meant to shape you from the inside out. Your heart needs to change. We weren't meant to be put on this planet to acquire just stuff and be self-centered. Right here, the biggest struggler when it comes to being self-centered. I know that's one of my issues. I struggle with it every single day. But finding purpose in volunteering my time, helping others, putting myself out there when there's nothing in return coming back to me. Is that easy to do? Yes and no. The no part is making sure that I always make time. And that time starts with opening the good book, putting my face in there every single morning, knowing that I'm giving time to God, and then going out and helping others. Whether it's just a smile, saying hi to somebody, helping somebody out. Maybe you volunteer at the local food bank, you volunteer at your church and you serve there. Whatever it is, put yourself out there to help others. So guys, if you haven't followed the channel for very long, like, subscribe, share. I am creating community and would love for you to join. But my struggle on this bus that I've been on in life is about money. Mine has been financial, whether it been personal or business or both. And I've talked about those struggles openly on this channel and on our other channel, Chasing Financial Freedom. And the only way I know how to describe what I've gone through is being knocked down to my knees and asking God for guidance and direction. The only way that you can actually get yourself in a place of direction righteousness, as in getting yourself right, is you have to bend your knee to God. You really have to bend your knee. And first and foremost, he has to be at the top. Everybody else is down here. And one of the things growing up I struggled with is we went to church on Christmas and Easter, but everything in between was just mush. And I had a hard time reading the Bible. But then once I found the NIV, the New International Version, I could relate to it and have a conversation. I was reading the King James original OG version, and I couldn't do it. So I gave up on that. And for the past, let's call it 24 months, I've been consistently every single day, my face is in the Bible. Last year, 2025, I challenged myself to read the Bible from front to back. I used a Bible app called YouVersion, which inside of that had the Bible recap. So I can link that in the show notes for you guys. If you guys want to use it, it does pace you along for every single day to read. But the cool thing about the app, the Bible recap, I should say, is it's not in sequential order. It's not from Genesis all the way to the New Testament. They try to tie it in through historical factors to where you have some flow. There's a few times where you get lost, but it actually works. And there's videos that you can watch that help you understand. And there's a recap. So there's a little bit more information there. So take a look at it. I'll put it in the show notes as we digress. So you're struggling. Let me ask you a question. How persistent are you? How much persistence do you have in your life? Because there's nothing in life that said life is going to be easy. God never said life was going to be easy. God has made it very clear that he would be through us, be at our side through thick and thin. Going through the shadows of death, he'll be there for you. That's true. I thought having peace meant no issues. Peace is being able to go through your troubled times and be able to know that you're going to get on the other side and you're going to be a better person. You're going to have a better heart. You're going to be, I call it gritty. You're going to have grit. You're going to have tenacity. You're going to be persistent and you're going to be consistent. And that's the biggest piece, is the consistency piece. Putting your face in the good book every single day. Going out and helping others. That's the other piece. Being consistent from that standpoint. One of the things that we've been put on this planet is truly to be ministers. We've been blessed with a certain set of skills to be able to help others. Let me ask you this. Those skills that God blessed you with, are you using them for the betterment? Are you using it for others? Or are you just using it to enrich yourself? I know part of my challenges in life is I wasn't using my skills to help others enough or at all at times. And that's where the struggle comes in. And I know the only way to correct that is daily putting my face in the good book, making sure that I'm persistent during a storm, asking God for his grace and guidance and protection. I'm waking up every morning. I'm thankful for that. The other piece of it is, it doesn't say in the Bible that you can't be wealthy or have things. It just says you can't actually love God and things at the same time. It doesn't work. You can't have two masters. So everything that comes in is by God's grace. You tithe it out, you give to your church, however you want to do that. That's what you need to start doing. And part of that tithing is your service to others. Even though there's struggles on my business side and we're working through all of those and getting through that and getting the company debt free, I am still good at finances, at numbers. It's my passion. I love to help people get out of financial situations. I love seeing people buy their first home and it makes dollars and cents. They're not buying it just to buy it. I don't think I've been using those skill sets enough. And I think I've told you in a prior episode that we were running a financial peace university at church, and it sounds like we're going to run another version of it. I'm hoping we can actually get a small group out of it to where we can meet and have weekly Bible study, pretty much get together and actually have conversations and depend on one another. Do you have the right people surrounding you in your journey in life? You can't just put your face in the Bible and be good. Who are those 4 or 5 people that you can call when stuff hits the fan and you have nowhere to turn? Those are people that come from your small group. Those people are the people that are with you thick and thin. If you have a core group of people like that, rely on them. Have those open conversations. Tell people where you're at. Discuss your struggles. Discuss what is going on in your life. The challenge here and the struggle, and I'm going to wrap this up, guys. I know we're getting to that point. Struggles are meant to shape you from the inside out. Your heart, your purpose. There's 3 things that God and Jesus talk about in the Bible: peace, purpose, and wisdom. I'd like to have all 3 of those things, and I struggle with them every single day. More clarity on my purpose. I seem to get a little bit more peace and wisdom because it pushes me to do things that I normally do not do. Example, I'm really trying to automate a lot of my lending business to where AI does a lot of it. So I'm pushing myself to be able to learn AI above ChatGPT. That ship sailed months ago, if not longer. And the only way to do that is I really have to work a 5 to 9 job like I used to when I got into this business, when I got into real estate development, is spend the evening hours researching, practicing, and learning how to use AI to my benefit, to where it can serve others, to where it can help people grow personally and professionally. But if you don't actually put the time and effort into changing your life so you can impact others, and I can hear your question already, Ryan, I don't know what my purpose is. You got to sit down and you have to start having those open conversations with God. You've got to start having conversations on a daily basis, reading the good book and getting ideas from God. He will have people come into your life that will put ideas into your head that will drive you and get you to where you want to be. Maybe you have some type of skill set when it comes to growing a business or cooking for others or showing people how to be self-sufficient in certain areas of their lives. But if you don't put the effort into it, how are you supposed to change from the inside out? How are you supposed to serve others? You can't. So the suffering you're going through has meaning and purpose. You have to be able to find it through God's word, a good book, spending time with others, making sure that you understand how this all plays out, and being persistent. I've been knocked down way too many times in life to tell you that I've lost count. But in the end, every single time when I think I'm at the end, God pulls out a miracle and we're back at it again. And I've been at that for several months now. It is very tiresome, but I don't give up. I focus on moving forward, helping others, telling my story like I'm doing on this podcast to let people know that you're not alone. You can have conversations with others that are here to support you. And if you don't have other people to support you, message me. You can find me across all social media platforms. I will respond. And if you look just a little bit harder, my cell phone number is out there. So you can text me, call me, smokescreen, email me, whatever you need to do. But you're not alone in this battle. So guys, put your face in the good book. Figure out why you're struggling. Start asking those questions. Find your purpose. Spend time with God every single day. It'll get better. But you have to be patient and persistent to get on the other side. All right, guys, have a good one. Stay safe, stay healthy. I'll see you guys on the other side.